Hello, and welcome to the 5-Minute IEP. Today I want to discuss measurement of goals. So far we've been discussing the goal itself, how to make sure that it makes sense, that it's clear, we know what to do, and how it's going to help benefit the students. We have the condition, the situation where the goal will occur. Now that all leads as well to the measurement of the goal, what we expect students to achieve, what level they should rise to. So kind of three things to consider. Now before I throw out those three things to consider, your condition and your goal really help guide that measurement. We shouldn't flip it. What's easy measurement? What do I want to do? And then set the goal? No. What does the student need? And then how am I going to measure that need? And then what's kind of the situation? For math, if you say 5 problems, then that's going to lead to the measurement, of course. So 3 things to consider. First, have a clear plan. I remember my first year teaching, I wrote IEP goals and I didn't really know what I was doing. And my measurement was in-class work. Well, what in-class work? Homework, tests, quizzes, special projects, a separate IEP paper? Like, what does that mean? You need to have a clear plan of what you plan to do and how you'll measure it, when you'll measure it, what are you going to use, how often, and are you going to use regular work, a special program, like from another teacher? What are you going to do? What's your plan? Second thing, your numbers need to make sense. I've seen so many times that they're going to give 4 math problems and they need to get 80% accuracy. 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. You can't do 80% on 4 questions. If you want 80%, you have to have 5 because each is worth 20%. The numbers need to match what you're doing. Sometimes, too, we're obsessed with percentages. And some things don't need a percent. Honestly, things related to behavior typically don't need to include percents. Pay attention 80%. Well, that seems a little odd. What exactly does that mean? Make sure the measurement makes sense and matches what's going on. If I say 80% of sentences must have a period, what does that mean? How many am I going to give? Is that 5 sentences the entire quarter? Is that enough measurement? We need to have clear numbers, clear and easy things to measure. We also need to make sure that parents and others understand what those numbers mean. Last thing, it needs to be reasonable measurement. I saw one teacher said, twice a week vocab tests. You're going to plan a vocab test twice a week? Oh, come on, that is too much. It needs to be reasonable. Plus, the next year a teacher is going to get that IEP. Is it going to match their classroom style? Your IEP needs to apply to anyone, anywhere, not just your class and your preferences. Anyone should be able to pick up that IEP and roll with it. Again, it means our measurement has to make sense. We don't want to give students too much work and expect them to just finish everything. Find a way to really incorporate. A lot of teachers like an IEP Friday, and so you'll have that day ready to have everything line up. Maybe every day you plan in just a little bit of one-on-one time with students, and so you're not going to be waiting till the end of the quarter to work on things and have 2 weeks straight of IEP measurement. That's not reasonable. It's better to do just little bit at a time. Integrate it well with your classroom practice. IEP Fridays work, maybe a little bit every day. Really, what's your classroom preference? Again, you need to think about the measurement. Make sure it makes sense, that it fits well, that it's reasonable. If you measure well, then you'll know if students are successful or not. So that's your 5-minute IEP tip for today. Have a great day.